Alrighty, the level 54 warrior quest given to us by Broken Mountain in Upper Lenosha, the uppermost, like the northern part of Camp Bronze Lake, is called the Bare Necessity. Look for the bare necessity. Here we go. Well met, Mercy. It seems your trials have prepared you for the next step down your long path. However, while your progress is truly remarkable, I'm afraid my brother still fears the fury of his inner beast. Even in the training yard, he swings his axe with hesitation. Seeking to test himself against live foes, he has joined the Maelstrom's efforts to repel a recent spate of kobold attacks. However, Wise Cat has sent word that his ferocity on the field of battle is not what it once was. My brother has long admired your will. Test your axe against ever stronger adversaries and master the techniques of Eld, and by doing so serve to inspire him and all who aspire to walk the path of the warrior. Remember the words set forth in the ancient tomes, and seek foes that test the very limits of your mind and body. The heat of battle will awaken the beast within, bestowing upon you the knowledge of our ancestors. Luckily, the path you walk has been tread on before, and you need not wander the land aimlessly. According to the tomes, Mithril once spent a season hunting the hulking grizzly bears that stalk Abalathia's spine, the largest of which are said to rival even a behemoth in size. Make your way to Tailfeather, home to many seasoned hunters that know the lay of the land and of the creatures inhabiting it. Find the beasts of Mithril hunt, and test yourself against their razor claws as he did. Okay. Only 363 to teleport there. That's not bad. Okay. I thought we were just supposed to fight bears. Oh, speak with the hunters first. Okay, my bad. Here is a male human with a bow and arrow. Kind of. Is he hunting fish in the stream? He's just sitting next to, like, looking at a stream. But yeah, Remiclon. Ask any hunter around here about the grizzlies of Abalathia's spine, and they're like to tell you the same thing. If you see one, run. If you see one, run, run. You see one, run. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's Prior Fae. Paul R-I-O-R. Frank A-I X-Ray. Prior Fae. I don't know. Elizin, human, black hair, not doesn't reach past the middle of his neck. He's okay. He is grooming a chocobo. You're right, fool, if you're thinking of going after one of those massive beasts alone. Best bring about a dozen friends along if you want to come back in one piece. If you got the men, then I've heard of hunting parties using Willem salmon to draw them out. If you head up the Willem River, you're like to find a few what died during the salmon run. So bring a group, and they like salmon. And then a man tending to a garden with these look like big cabbages. Louisonne. L-O-U-I Sam O Nancy E Tom. Louisonne. I can hardly forget the size of the beast I saw that day. I was tracking a chocobo around the 100 throws when I spotted a bear near big as a house, drinking its fill from the waters. I didn't dare get any closer, and went home from that day's hunt empty-handed. We fly north. This is one of those little towns that can be deceptively annoying to get out of. However, going north is not a direction that is difficult. I think going south is. You have to go around, I believe. Either to get in or to get out, you have to go around. I don't remember. I think, but that was, again, that is pre-flying, so I don't remember for sure. It has been a while. We find a Willem salmon in the water here. We're gonna grab it. And we fly further north along the river. A little waterfall. It's pretty. I've actually seen a waterfall pretty close to this in real life. There's actually multiple of these. Like there's one here, a little further up there was another one. We got a brown bear, level 52, and when I do this purple roiling destination thing and add a Willem salmon to it, we got a big brown bear, a Willem grizzly. We're gonna get a little damage buff going. I can slip right into berserk mode. Ah, oops, come on. I couldn't jump that little ledge. That was annoying. Back to Camp Bronze Lake we go. Another 363 to teleport. That was relatively quick. Did not get the aggro of the nearby bear. No, Argos, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was still mounted. I do that a lot. Okay, Broken Mountain here for the turn-in. Curious Gorge and Wiscatter here as well. Cutscene. Oh, mercy. Welcome back. My brother and Wisecat were just telling me of the Maelstrom's successes in Lenosha. Aye, the kobolds scattered as frightened mice before our wrath. I dare say they'll think twice before setting foot on Leminson soil again. Mercy, as eager as I am to hear of your journey to Abalathia's spine, I can't afford to waste any more time away from my training. The kobolds may be licking their wounds for now, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers. Till next we meet. He leaves the scene. Wisecat gives a shrug. Curious Gorge has acted in high spirits since our return from Limsa Lominsa, but his bravado scarcely hides the truth. What he said was true. Our operations against the kobolds were a resounding success. However, troops that fought alongside him say that Curious Gorge was noticeably shaken during the battle, as if afraid the tide would turn at a moment's notice. But it was not fear of the kobolds that caused his acts to waver. He still fears his own inner beast. As long as this fear has hold of him in battle, then there is little hope that he will grow as a warrior. The kobolds become bolder with each passing day, and the Maelstrom's forces are spread too thin. Maelstrom Command is desperately seeking ways to supplement its flagging troops. They're considering bolstering fighting strength by training troops in warrior techniques, so Curious Gorge's capabilities have come under special scrutiny. However, if fears continue to hold him back, I doubt he'll manage to impress anyone. Once again, we are left wanting for a means to tame the inner beast. Mercy, was there not learned from your journey to the Dravanian forelands that could be of aid? I say something, I don't know. Ah, and in the same manner as before, the memories of battle have roused the inner beast. I don't know, I guess, I didn't really notice. So my theory was correct. The key to mastery lies in the heat of conflict. Just as the ancient tomes say, only victory against a worthy opponent can temper the inner beast. Mercy, your growth as a warrior has given us valuable insight into the true nature of the inner beast. However, there is still much that remains shrouded in mystery. Yeah, level 54, of course there is. And there's still the question of what exactly sets Mercy apart from your brother. Indeed, the tools to tame the beast within are hidden somewhere. I just have yet to find them. Mercy, continue with your training while I return to the tomes. A solution will present itself soon enough. Wisecat gives a wave. He leaves the cutscene as it goes. Nope. 49,920 experience points, 1497 gil. We have Fell Cleave, ladies and germs. So Inner Beast became Fell Cleave. Wait, no. Is that right? Yeah. This is where the rotation gets a little bit more interesting. Because Inner Beast was... Where are you? Oh. Inner Beast is potency 330, which is 50 less than the combo potency of 380 for Storm's Path. So you wanted 2 Inner Beasts and 1 Storm's Path. Fell Cleave is 520. So all 3 of your Berserk, not charges, but when you hit Berserk, you have 3 uses that are going to crit. All 3 of them you want to be Fell Cleave. So you are going to be using Infuriate at least 1 time. You have to. There's no way around it. As far as the order of things, in my experience, there is going to be the burning, probably, of some excess. No, that's not true. Okay, so you have to be at no, you don't. You don't have to be at, so you can be at 50 or higher if you have 2 stacks of Infuriate ready to go. But an Infuriate is a minute cooldown, Berserk is a minute cooldown, and there's 2 charges of Infuriate. So if you use them both, you're waiting 2 minutes for that to come back up. But you only need 1 to pull off 3 fell cleaves in a row. It's just, you can't... What I have been doing is an Inner Beast followed by a Storm's Path that's lit up because I did Heavy Swing and Main before it. And then an Inner Beast again. This time, we're going to have to make sure we have an Infuriate. And I have been using one. I've been trying to keep this going on cooldown, the Infuriate. So like I'm always kind of burning, and that's still going to happen most likely. So like once a boss fight starts, odds are I will already have some of the Inner Beast stuff, the Rage or whatever you want to call it, already going. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for that. I know that I didn't really say a whole lot that was good. Can I sit on this stool? Yeah, cool. Pegasus went behind the bar. Are you a bartender now, bird? A bird tender? That was dumb, I'm sorry. Alright, so, myself, Broken Mountain, and Pegasus Butt, thank you for watching. We do hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Pegasus Butt. Bird butt, bird butt, butt.